Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, I don't really remember what happened the last time. It feels like a lifetime ago, but really it was just Friday. But get ready for another episode in a new week of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Millionaire. Well, you might be wondering, Ronnie, why are you looking up Zane Grey? Well, the reason why that is because sometimes when we leave off at a certain point in the game, if I don't go back on within the next probably 24 hours, then safe to say the game completely resets. So then I have to go back and play the game again up until the progress, which can be a 5 to 10 minute long process, which it was. So yeah, and plus if I used up any lifelines and stuff too, then I have to edit that as well. So it's kind of a long process, but you know what, we made it here, and that's the reason why we are here, because why you're seeing Zane Grey, because that was the last question before we left off, and it's actually showing the question now. I accidentally went a little too far and it revealed the question, so yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. We're starting off a brand new week here at Millionaire. Last week was historic. Over $2.5 million won in a single week, and now that brings our total in cash winnings this season of over $8.4 million. And in terms of money given away here on RVN, $53 million just this summer alone. So it's a lot of money, a lot of cheddar, that is for sure. And we're so glad we could share all of that cheddar with all of you at home and certain people as well. So let's get into it right away. We are just, when we left off the last time, we had just won $8,000 in cash. We are just 7 questions away from winning $1 million in cash. We still have all 4 of our lifelines left, 50-50. Ask the audience, we can phone a friend, and we can switch the question. Now, we can use Googler up until the $32,000 question, so we can use it as many times as we want. So, yeah, okay. Are we ready to go? Audience, are we ready to play? Then let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? This is for $16,000. Which of these TV shows was turned into a 1983 film directed by 4 different people? Dragnet, The Untouchables, The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits. I have no idea, so 1983 film with 4 directors. Oh my god. Okay. 1983 film directed by 4 people. Sure. Twilight Zone, there we go. That's not what I said the last time, but it works. Twilight Zone, final answer. Whoop. Got it for $16,000. Here we go. We're going for $32,000. If we get it right, then we can't leave with less than that. So here it is. With what type of meat is a croque monsieur traditionally made? Roast beef, turkey, ham, salami. I don't know. Croque monsieur. Nope. Croquet monsieur. Grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Well, there you go. It's ham. Final answer. Got it for $32,000 after this ad. Because of course, why not? Here we go. 5 away from the million. Still all of our lifelines left. We can only use Googler once from this point forward. So here it is for $64,000. What relation was the late singer Whitney Houston to Dionne Warwick? Sister-in-law? Niece? Daughter? Cousin? I'm going to use the 50-50 here. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Sister-in-law? Cousin. I'm going to say cousin. Final answer. Got it for $64,000. We had that one before, and I knew it was either niece or cousin, but here it is for $125,000. Which of these atmospheric layers is furthest away from the Earth? Troposphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere. Okay, I think stratosphere is the closest out of the 4. I'm not 100% sure, though. I think it's either A or B. Hopefully that doesn't influence the audience here. Okay, audience, we need your help. On your computers, or on your keypads using A, B, C, or D, vote now. There we go. Well, 33% said thermosphere, 24% said troposphere. Well, I'm going to go with the majority. I think I had a little bit of influence here, but that's okay. We'll go with thermosphere. Final answer. Got it for $125,000. Here we go. $250,000. Let's see the question. Which singer won a Best Actress award at the 2000 Cannes Film Festival? Dido, Cher, Bjork, Madonna. Boy, I am really not sure on this one at all. And I think we've had this one before, but not for quite a while. I don't think it was Madonna. I don't think it was Bjork. I think it was either Dido or Cher, but I am not sure. Who won Best Actress at the 2000 Cannes Film Festival? Ooh, it was Bjork. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Go with Bjork. Final answer. Got it for $250,000. Like free delivery. Whoops, hang on. 2 away from $1 million. We're going to come back and go for $500,000. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Boy, oh boy, we could be on our way to winning $1 million in this game. It's craziness, but who knows? We will see. Right now, we have won $250,000. Well, we've got fun and games going on here tonight, of course. So hopefully you've been enjoying them so far. I've been enjoying producing them, that is for sure. So, yeah, I'm ready to go here. Here we go. 2 questions away from winning $1 million. We're 1 question away from winning $500,000. But here it is for $500,000. Let's play. The Great Fire of London occurred during the reign of which monarch? Elizabeth I, Charles II, and George IV. Well, we've had this question before, I'm pretty sure. But I do not for the life of me remember what the answer was. So I think we're going to switch the question here. Okay, that question is out of play. Whose reign did the Great Fire of London occur under? King Charles II. There we go. Okay, computer, can we please have another question valued at $500,000? Oh, shoot, and then I did that. It's time for Whoops. I'm sorry, I screwed up. Okay, which of these fictional detectives made his television debut in 1973? Kojak, Perry Mason, Columbo, Ironside. Okay. Even if we still had the phone a friend here, I'm not sure they would know what this is, to be quite honest with you. Because we would have had it anyway, and then, used it. So I think I'm gonna walk away with the 250,000. Now we are going to walk away. Whoops. Now, had we had gone for it, I probably would have said Perry Mason. Oh, it was Kojak. Thank God we walked away. $250,000. Alrighty, well, we're ready to start a brand new trek to the top. So let's do this. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Go for $100. Which of these letters is a vowel? At least we're keeping it easy here. A, B, C, D. That is A. Final answer. And we got it for $100. Go now for $200. What would you normally find a set of golf clubs? Or what would you normally find in a set of... You know what I'm trying to say. Irons, copper, steel, silvers. Irons, final answer. And we got it for $200. Go now for $300. Hibernation is a type of deep what? Massage, sea dive, sleep, moisturizer. That is sleep. Final answer. And we got it for $300. Go for $500. Which of these is a long scarf or shawl worn loosely over the shoulders? Sorry. Stole, stove, stoke, stone. That is a stole. Final answer. And we got it for $500. Go now for $1,000. Fuji and Suzuka are racing circuits in which country? United States, Japan, Australia, India. That is Japan. Final answer. And we got it for $1,000. All right, we're doing well so far. 10 away from the million. Here it is for $2,000. Which of these is not an answer when a whole number is squared? 36, 64, 81, oh, that's a trick. So if we just keep tapping the screen, we're going to get something we like. Okay. What is the nickname given to... Okay, we're going to... High-speed trains in Japan. Bullet trains. Final answer. Got it for $2,000. That was just crazy. Going for $4,000. Oh, of course. Oh, now we got a baby crying. That's just lovely. 4,000 buckaroonies. Wampum is a Native American word for what? Axe, baby carrier, totem pole, money. Well, I'm 20%, a little over 20% Native American, so I should know this, but I don't. Wampum. Wampum. No. Wampum. There we go. Well, no, that's still not it. There, let's see if that helps. Well, they're beads. Maybe that's just the... No, that's not it either. Beads. That's no help. This is no help. Money. Well, there we go. Final answer. That's what we wanted. That's what we're going to win right now. And we got it. Go for 8,000 buckaroonies. In which decade was the board game Monopoly invented? 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. That is the 1930s. Final answer. Got it for $8,000. We're going to take a break and we're going to go for $16,000. Do not go anywhere. Please, por favor. We need you to stay here. Come on back.
Walmart Plus.
Ad, of course. My God.
Benefits like free delivery.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, we are on a little bit of a roll right now. We're still 7 questions away for winning $1 million. So you know what? We could go home with so much money tonight. I'm telling you, it's incredible the amount of money we could go home with. So let's continue playing right now. Let's play. Here we go. For $16,000. Which musical duo were once known as Tom and Jerry? Daryl Hall and John Oates, The Carpenters, Simon and Garfunkel, Sonny and Cher. Musical duo known as Tom and Jerry. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't sure on that. S&G, final answer. Got it for $16,000. It's for $32,000. Let's get it. Which of the following Parisian landmarks is situated on the Ile de la Cite? Sacré-Cœur, Notre Dame, Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. I apologize if I completely butchered any of those names. Ile de la Cite. Ile de la Cite. Okay, that's not what I was trying. So it's got to be the Eiffel Tower. Final answer. Oh, are you serious? So it was the freaking Notre Dame. Let's see the map. Let's see the map. Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess I guess it's right, but whatever. We do get $1,000 though. That's better than nothing, that's for sure. All right, let's build our way back to the top. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Million after this ad. Hang on a second, because of course. Which of these is a type of makeup normally applied to the eyelashes? Mozzarella, marzipan, mascara, mascarpone. We're going to go with mascara. Final answer. And we're right for $100. We'll go now for 200. Which phrase describes something which is as good as new? Salt quality, mint condition, tarragon state, parsley position. That is mint condition. Final answer. And we're right for 200. Go now for 300. Who was Kermit the Frog's girlfriend? Miss Puppy, Miss Catty, Miss Ratty, Miss Piggy. That is Miss Piggy. Final answer. And we got it for 300. We'll go now for 500. Romulus and Remus were the legendary founders of which city? Paris, Rome, London, Athens. Let me just... Oh yeah, Rome. Final answer. We got it for $1,000. Oh wait, no, it's only for 500. Whoops. What type of animal is a mastiff? Well, it's a dog. So there. Now we've got $1,000. Got a little ahead of myself there. Here we go now for $2,000. Which meditation movement is known by the initials TM? Transitory, topical, transcendental, temporal. Meditation movement TM. Transcendental. There we go. Final answer. Got it for $2,000. It's for 4,000. What is the Italian name for the city of Naples? Napa, Napoli, Naparino, Napoleta. That is Napoli. Final answer, at least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I said it. Got it for $4,000. Now for 8,000 bucks. The Rembrandt House is a museum in which European city? Paris, Amsterdam, Stockholm, Vienna. I don't know. Where's the Rembrandt House? Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Amsterdam, that's what I wanted. Final answer. Got it for $8,000. Well, this is for 16,000. Chattanooga Choo Choo is a swing song made from which famous big band leader? Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, Count Basie, Woody Herman. I don't know. Chattanooga Choo Choo. Glenn Miller. There we go. Final answer. Got it for 16,000. Down. Here we go. 6 away from the million for $32,000. Let's get it. Who is the son of a former poet laureate? Ewan McGregor, Daniel Day-Lewis, Pierce Brosnan, Rupert Everett. I don't know. Who is the son of a famous poet laureate? I don't know. Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm surprised that even came out, to be honest. Final answer. Got it for $32,000. We'll take a break. We'll go for $64,000 in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Well, how about we keep on going with this show? Right now, we've got $32,000 in cash. We're 5 away from $1 million. Yeah, let's see here. What's coming up? Well, we'll have a brand new Millionaire at Tuesday at 8 p.m. 7 Central right here on RVN. Normally scheduled time, so don't have to worry about that too much. So, yeah, here we go. Right now, we're going for $64,000. We're 5 questions away from winning $1 million. From $1 million. I think I said 5 million. For some reason, I don't know why. But here it is for $64,000. Let's play. Which film star's name is slang for an inflatable life jacket? Betty Grable, Mae West, Jane Russell, Marilyn Monroe. Frick if I know. I thought when the question and the choices popped up, I thought maybe it was Mae West. I don't know why, but I just thought that was it. I think we're going to ask the audience. Okay, audience, we need your help. On your computer, on your keypads using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Okay, well, 36% said Mae West, 32% said Betty Grable. Well, I was right. I mean, I was right, in thinking Mae West. At least I hope I was. Mae West, final answer. We should have just waited for it and saved a lifeline, but that's okay. We got $64,000 for $125,000. Which might have larger tires on one side than the other? Indy car, rally car, F1 car, NASCAR. I'm going to use the 50-50 here. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Indy car, F1 car. We've had this question before, but I do not remember what the answer was. I honestly think it was IndyCar. Well, we've got $64,000. If we go for it and get it wrong, we'll go back to $32,000, so we'll cut it in half. But if we get it wrong, or if we get it right, excuse me, it's $125,000. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I'll go with IndyCar. Final answer. Got it for $125,000. Here we go. We go for another $250,000. Let's do it. What is the nationality of the dancer and choreographer Merce Cunningham? Welsh, American, Swiss, Turkish. I've got no clue here, so we're going to use the Googler. Merce Cunningham, nationality. Okay, that says Scottish, but I mean Wales. Oh, so he is American. Oh, interesting. American. Final answer.
Fire up the grill summer sale.
Got it for $250,000.
With free same.
I am so sorry with all these ads.
Even for grill parts.
Especially the two in a row like that. That's crazy. Here we go. We're going for $500,000 right here, right now. Let's do it. Oh my God. Of course. At which Olympics was the distance of the marathon changed to 26 miles and 385 yards? 1896, 1900, 1908, 1912. Wow, I really have no idea. So I think I'm going to switch the question here. Okay. At what Olympics was the marathon extended to 26 miles and 385 yards? Oh, it was 1908. Okay, computer, can we please have another question valued at $500,000? In which sport did Nellie Kim win 5 Olympic gold medals? Swimming, skiing, gymnastics, athletics. This is one of those questions that we've seen a million times, but I can never ever remember the correct answer. No, it's not athletics. Swimming. Let's phone a friend here. It's not, yeah, I wish you could be more helpful. I think it's either A or C. If I were to pick between the two, I wouldn't know which one. Well, it's probably gymnastics. If it's one of those two. Go for it and we get it wrong, we lose $218,000. But if we get it right, we double our cash. I'm going to walk away. Final answer. Okay, we're going to walk away. I was going to say gymnastics. We would have been right for $500,000. Well, at least we know for the next time. $250,000. That's not too shabby. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, we've had a great show so far here tonight. This is the final part of our show, so we're going to try and shoot all the way for the top if we can. Here we go. Let's play. Bam, 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 bam. Of course. Inkjet is a type of which piece of office equipment? Telephone, printer, Stapler. Modem. That is a printer. Final answer. And we got it for $100. We go now for $200. In which of these does a child save pocket money? Doggy bag, cat's cradle, piggy bank, cow's catcher. That is the piggy bank. Final answer. We got it for $200. Go now for $300. Which phrase means something absolutely unbearable? The trenches, the pits, the ditches, the holes. That is the pits. Final answer. And we got it for $300. We'll go for $500. By what name was the astronaut Edwin Aldrin better known? Fuzz, Biff, Buzz, Jiff. That is Buzz. Final answer. And we got it for $500. Go now for $1,000. Which word means to remove the outer casting of a nut? Deck, hole, rudder, helm. I don't know. Removing the outer nut. Removing the outer casing of a nut is I can't believe this crap. I gotta be honest with you. What's it called? What's it called? No! You unhelpful. Unhelpful. Well, we'll have to do this. Oh, final answer. Right, we got it for $1,000. Oy vey. Here we go. We go now for $2,000, and here it is. On which continent is Lake Chad? Europe, South America, Africa, Asia. I'm going to assume that Lake Chad is in Chad, and in that case it would be Asia. Final answer. Oh wait, no, it's in Africa. I even said it was in Africa, didn't I? I even said it was in Africa. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Well, let's try it again. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. 'Cause why not? Which of these is a national holiday in the USA held on the fourth Thursday in November? Praise-giving, Thanksgiving, Hope-giving, Gift-giving. That is Thanksgiving. Final answer. And we got it for $100. We'll go now for $200. I think I said 1,000. Or that might have just been my head. Who knows? We'll see. What is the name of the boxer portrayed by Sylvester Stallone? Stony, Bricky, Rocky, Pebbly. That is Rocky. Final answer. And we got it for $200. Go now for $300. Which of these countries is an island? Finland, Iceland, Poland, Switzerland. That is Iceland. Final answer. And we got it for $300. We'll go now for $500. Mahogany is a reddish-brown variety of what? Dog, tree, rock, cloud. That is a tree. Final answer. And we got it for $500. We'll go for $1,000. What does the D in the name of the U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt stand for? Daisy, David, Delano, Denver. That is Delano. Final answer. And we got it for $1,000.
That saves you time plus money. With benefits like
Here we
free
go now for $2,000. In which mythology is Athena the goddess of wisdom? Norse, Egyptian, Hindu, Greek. That is Greek. Final answer. And we got it for $2,000. Okay, that sound means we are out of time for tonight. But thank you all so much for watching us here. We had a great night, I'll tell you that much. $502,000. It's a lot of money when we add it up to the winnings we have so far this season. That is a grand total of $8,940,000. Boy, we're almost on that $10 million mark. I'll tell you that much. Boy, oh boy. We'll probably hit that before the season's up. But anyway. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We will be back here, of course, on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So from everyone here in RVN Studios and here at Millionaire, we'll see you all then. Good night.